The rainwater from the Andes Mountains fills the Amazon River and its many tributaries. The flow into the low-lying, flat Amazon basin continues. Then slowly, the waters overflow the riverbanks, and once more, huge areas of forests become flooded. Again, for half a year, the greatest wetland in the world will sustain the lives of those adapted to the cycles of change. As waters rise in the forests, a great array of fish enter. They're eagerly pursued by their predators. The hunting pack of the river wolf family has increased in number. The 3 youngsters that grew up beside the lake are now active hunters. But the offspring of other predators are still far too young to leave their parents' care. If these young 10-centimetre long pirarucu survive the perils of growing up, they will grow into 3-metre giants like their red-scaled parents. Both parents care for their large family that numbers around 1,000. Though the pirarucu is the largest fish in the Amazon, their small offspring are vulnerable. They rise to the surface as one. Already they can breathe air just like their parents. When moving off to feed, young fish gather like an obedient class of schoolchildren. They come together as an orderly group, no one falling behind. They feed as a wall of wide open mouths. And they move out of formation only to breathe. By swimming in a line, they don't disturb the water current and so can feed more efficiently on plankton. Young pirarucu are inheritors of a way of life that their ancestors have known for more than 100 million years. Feeding on plankton and protected by their parents, young pirarucu grow very quickly. Before long, the young reach a size where they need more substantial food. The parents now lead the young pirarucu into the fields of floating plants. Here, vast numbers of shrimp are to be found. As young fry swim among water plant roots, shrimp rise to the surface. Some leap for their lives, but to no avail. A loud cracking sound is heard as young pirarucu consume a hearty shrimp meal. At about 6 months of age, surviving pirarucu will begin independent lives as hunters in these rivers of the sun. During the flood, the sun promotes the most rapid growth of water plants, and manatees time their breeding to take advantage of the increase. This female must eat well. She has a 2-month-old calf to feed. The calf is a metre long and weighs around 30 kilograms. It feeds on very rich milk from nipples located just behind the mother's front flippers. It suckles liquid sunshine from the equator. Like all creatures, manatees have found ways to adapt their lives to the seasons of change that rule the rivers of Amazonia. The sun dominates the change of seasons and forges powerful connections between animals, plants, and the greatest river system on Earth. And here, life has found many different ways to survive and thrive in Amazonia's seasons of contrast. Flood and dry, fortune and famine, two amazingly different worlds created by the power of the equatorial sun.